Hey guys, Jexie here. Welcome back to another video. So today's video, I'm going to be a little bit more relaxed. It's Mother's Day. My kids have spoiled me, but I wanted to talk a little bit about how those of us in recovery, I think, appreciate Mother's Day even more than some other moms may. So this morning, my kids got up and they made me pancakes and coffee and they brought it to me in bed, which was amazing. I'm so lucky. Every day I really do enjoy being a mom. And I think being in recovery has helped me appreciate that even more. So often, we hear stories about women in recovery who have lost custody of their kids or hadn't been able to take care of their kids. I've been in recovery for over 7 years now, and I have to say, like, I'm a different mom than I was when I was in active addiction. You can't possibly care for your kids in active addiction the way you do when you're in recovery. And, I'm so grateful today. Like, I'm really, really grateful. I remember not realizing until I got clean and really experienced the love I had for my kids that I was missing that feeling in active addiction. So many people out there struggle with active addiction and they don't realize what they're missing. It wasn't until the drugs made me sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was always worn out. I felt sick all the time, whether I was high or not, and it was an awful feeling. It's really hard to be a parent when you're not feeling great. And the thing is I didn't start using drugs because I was a delinquent. I didn't start using drugs because I was a bad person. I started using drugs because they made me feel like I was being a better parent. They made me feel like I was a better housewife, right? Like when I used, I cleaned and did stuff and I felt like super mom all the time until eventually the drugs stopped working. And then at that point, like I wasn't really sure what to do. Um, when you get to that point, you're kind of stuck, right? Like you're stuck in this place where the drugs are bad, but you don't know what to do about it. And it's a very hopeless feeling. It's scary and you don't know what the future is going to hold. When I had about 30 days clean, I remember that hope, that feeling of love I had for my kids again, the excitement I had for life. It took me a long time before I got my energy back. Using getting clean is exhausting. It doesn't seem like it would be, right? Like you get the drugs out of your system, you think you'd be fine and you'd be, raring to go, but it takes your body a long time to adjust. But I remember like that feeling of happiness again. I was probably about, I don't know, 6 months clean when I started laughing again. I didn't realize how much I missed it. Looking at my kids and finding things they were doing funny again, like really funny. My kids are great. And so often we see people in active addiction missing out. And from the outside, it's so easy for us to look at women in active addiction and say, how could you possibly do that to your kids, right? They're not doing it to their kids. They're stuck. They're sick. And I think if a lot of women, if they knew that there was hope, they may fight for it more, right? But being addicted to drugs makes you feel hopeless, makes you feel like that's as good as it's going to get, that that's all there is. So, I don't know. Today, I have hope, I have happiness, I have serenity. And so I just wanted to say to any of the moms out there that are struggling, like, you're not alone. A lot of us have been there. And whether you're in active addiction or in recovery, please just know you can always reach out. There's a lot of us moms out there in recovery who've been there, who'd want to do nothing more than see you succeed. And we mean that. Never will you find a group of people wanting another group of people to succeed so much as you will in recovery. All of us in recovery want to see those who are struggling get this, right? It's like it's the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing to like finally get recovery and not be able to like snap your fingers and make everybody else get it too. So, just know you're not alone. Reach out if you need to. Hang in there. Things get better. They really do. And if you need a friend, just reach out. And I mean it. Anybody who follows my channels knows I respond to everybody all the time. So, let me know how you're doing. I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day. And to all the dads out there being moms, happy Mother's Day to you too. You know, I'm a I'm a two parent, right? I'm a mom and a dad most of the time. So, look, we get through this together. Happy Mother's Day, guys.